Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Healing Emporium. It's been a really long time since my last video. I've been super busy this year getting my business going, and I just haven't had a lot of time. I kind of needed to prioritize, and I decided to step away from YouTube for a little bit. I'm primarily doing my readings on the weekends at events. If you are local to the Salt Lake City area, come stop by Liberty Park on Sundays. That's where I'm going to be doing readings for the rest of the season. And yeah, I am always open to doing online readings for you over the phone, or again, if you live in the greater Salt Lake area, please hit me up and we will do a reading in person. So yeah, I just wanted to do a end of summer reading. I can't even believe I'm saying that right now, but yeah, we just stepped into Leo season, new moon in Leo. I don't know about you guys, but coming out of the Mercury retrograde time period with all 6 other planets in retrograde, it's been absolutely insane. I've been having the craziest dreams of my entire life. Like super weird astro traveling, being extremely conscious in my dreams. I've been processing so much stuff. I've been having like super weird, just like emotional releases constantly. And I've been triggered a lot recently, and I'm sure that all of you guys are experiencing that. So I kind of just wanted to do a reading to get everybody on track with what this new moon is going to be bringing in for us, and leave it open for you guys to contact me about anything you want to talk about that you're trying to process right now as far as triggers go, because I kind of want everyone to try to become conscious of what triggers you, and when it happens, try to figure out what you're supposed to do to work through it so you don't have to continue to be triggered by it, or become conscious of what your trigger is and then want to work on the trigger. So, for instance, if you have abandonment issues and someone triggers you and hurts you in some way, or someone makes a comment that makes you upset or angry, that's also a trigger. There's so many different kinds of triggers, but when it happens, ask yourself, why is this making me upset right now? That's like the first step to get you on track to how you're supposed to heal yourself or change something in your patterns that you've had your whole life. Because as we move forward, we're moving into 5D consciousness, right? So there's our entire planet and our entire solar system and universe and galaxy and all of that. They all have multi-dimensional layers, and we, for the most part, as humans, only physically exist and mentally exist in the 3rd dimension. What most of us are starting to experience right now, even if we're not conscious of it, is we're moving from the 3rd dimension spiritually into the higher dimensions. For a lot of us, this is happening during dream time. That's the easiest way for us to connect with it in the beginning, is through our subconscious and our unconscious mind that's constantly connected to spirit. So when that starts happening and you're going to the 4th and 5th and beyond dimensions in your sleep time, your physical 3rd dimensional body is also being called to move up into the higher dimensions as well. So how we're supposed to move into the 5th dimension completely is we have to start adapting. And in order to adapt to these higher vibrations in these higher dimensions, we have to drop our old patterns that tie us to the 3rd dimension. This includes negative emotions, very low vibrational emotions having to do with anger, fear, sadness, depression, anxiety, having attachments or jealousy, or fear of moving forward and creating the life that you really want for yourself, or feeling like you can't let go of people in your life that you know are toxic and aren't good for you anymore. These are all things that we're experiencing, and we have to learn how to release and move forward. Another thing that's key in the ascension process. So ascension is moving from one dimension to the next, and it's all energetic, and a big part of it is like cleansing ourselves and releasing all these heavier energies that we've been carrying around with us for a really long time. And one of the main components is diet. So that's something moving forward that I'm going to be incorporating into the Healing Emporium, is trying to help explain to you guys what the fifth dimensional vibration diet is going to look like for all of us, and what we're going to need to move towards in order to completely energetically move forward. And it is hard at first, I'll admit it. I've only been plant-based for a few months, and being a meat eater my whole life and eating cheese and all of that, like, it's in the beginning, everyone's always like, oh, I can't see myself not eating cheese or not eating meat. But really, it's just a matter of you understanding that it's a mind state, and you understanding that you're doing it for the health of your body and your mind and your soul. And so in order to completely move forward, it's really not an option. It's something that you have to do in order to energetically ascend to the higher dimensions. So I'm going to be formulating just like different videos to talk about the different things you can do to transition and make it easier for you. I'm going to come up with meditations to help release the lower vibrations, because that's definitely one of the things that help me the most, is just releasing addiction and releasing attachment to my old ways of thinking and my old patterns and conditioning that I've had my whole life, which was, you know, a whole bunch of stuff. I've let go of so many things this year, so many old ways of thinking and being that I understand are no longer serving my higher purpose. And that is what made it easier for me to move forward, was understanding and accepting that by me releasing these old ways of being, it is allowing me to move forward for the betterment of myself and everyone in my life. So yeah. New moon in Leo. I'm going to do this card reading for you guys. I'm going to ask the angels to give us a message of what we need to be focusing on this month. The last month of the summer, what we're going to be bringing in, what energies we should be focusing on to better ourselves, and what's going to make it easier for us to move forward. So, yeah, here we go. Hope you've all been doing well. I know it's been a really long time. It's good to be back. And yeah, I am just going to say, keep your eyes out for new content. I'm kind of trying to branch out in my video content, not just card readings, but I'm going to be doing like download videos of information that I get all the time. And I'm going to be including nutrition videos, and I'm going to be experimenting with guided meditations as well. I get a lot of visuals when I do my guided meditations, and that is something that I feel like I'm going to be able to help people with, because if you can get visuals while you're having guided meditations, that's one way to really quickly change the chemistry in your body, and like it gets your chakras flowing. You can feel that. It helps with like emotional release. That's something that I experienced earlier today. I had this really amazing emotional release through some sound healing. And so that's something that I want to incorporate for you guys on my channel. Let me know if you guys are interested in that, if that's something that you would like. If you have any video suggestions that you would like me to research and provide for you guys, also let me know in the comments. I'm always open to researching for you and bringing forth the knowledge that I have and the knowledge that I'm able to channel for you guys. That is why I'm here, is to channel information and get it out there and just kind of help guide you guys on the ascension path. That's like my whole point of being here on this planet at this time, which is super crazy. But it's a good time to be alive. We get the opportunity to experience interdimensional travel, which is incredible. Beautiful. Okay, so the first card that comes up for the Leo new moon and what we should be focusing on right now is healing, which is what I was just talking about. So I can't stress enough how important it is for us to focus on meditation. It's amazing what meditation does for you if you're willing to take the time to do it. I would say 10 minutes minimum. 20 minutes is ideal because you can really completely and entirely get into a full meditation and you can get that energy flowing in your body. You can have emotional releases and you can completely reset your tone for your day. And it's so important to do that. Another part of healing is making sure that you're drinking clean filtered water, that you're eating as many fruits and vegetables as possible, that you're really being conscious of where you're getting all of your food from, making sure it's organic, non-GMO, and so that you're really like giving your body the nutrients that it needs as we move forward. Also, trying to go outside, especially when it's still warm out. When you can connect with the earth helps remove any negativity that you're experiencing. Even just going outside and sitting in the sun. The sun cleanses your aura, it gets that crap out pretty much immediately. So anytime that you're feeling stressed or sad or anything that doesn't feel good to you, just step outside, do a few breath work for about 1 minute to 5 minutes, just breathing in super deeply and then breathing out through your mouth. And that in and of itself gets energy flowing in through your body and helps you release all the crap that you're carrying around. So I want you guys to try that. Just next time you're not feeling great, go outside, sit down, and do some breath work and let me know what that does for you. The next little part we're going to talk about is basically talking about your heart chakra and how it's so important for us to have every move we make come from our hearts, because love is the number one thing that matters the most, and it's the life force of our universe. If we understand that and we understand how powerful it can be, anything that happens to us in our lives, we can transform it through the power of our own hearts. And when we replace any negative feelings with love, it transforms that energy instantaneously. And we can really learn how to release anything that we don't want to be feeling from ourselves if we learn that we have the power within ourselves to let go of any harmful energies that we're experiencing and replace it with the love for ourselves. The next one is kind of talking about the connection between us and spirit, and how when we're little, we don't really question anything that's happening. We just take everything as it is. And it's before we're like bogged down by, society and all the conditioning patterns that they put us in and all the stress that we accumulate over the years and all of the pressures that we feel. And what it's asking us to do is just really get back in touch with our childlike selves, because that's our purest form, is when we come from a place of non-judgment and we're just seeing things as they are, and we are really just getting in touch with who we are as a being and just focusing on that and making that what we want to do more than anything else. Music is a really great way to do that. Listen to some music that makes your vibration like higher, that like lifts up your energy, that makes you feel happy and good. Pay attention to little things that happen around you, like when a butterfly flies by you, like take that as a sign that you're supposed to remember, like that life is great and things are beautiful. When you see a beautiful flower, go smell it, little things like that. If the birds are singing, just be grateful for being able to hear the birds singing. Just find ways to ground yourself and not take everything so seriously right now. Understand that we're moving very quickly forward and that things are starting to work out for everybody. If we're willing to put forth the effort, we will have the help that we need along the way. And paying attention to little things is one way of like aligning your energy in a positive way and helping give yourself the motivation that you need to move forward. So just try to pay attention to the little things. Try not to worry, like try to focus your thoughts on what you desire instead of what you fear. In this universe, it's a duality universe, so it's like light, dark, up, down, in, out. And what we need to understand is that whatever you focus on is what's going to happen. So instead of focusing on what you're worrying about and what you don't want, I want you to switch your thought process over to what you do want, what you desire. And I only want you to focus on that from here on out. So have an image in your mind of where you want to be by the end of the summer, where you want to have the rest of your life go for the rest of this year. I want you to like feel how you want to feel when you have that, or when you're working towards this goal, because when you energetically put yourself there, you're actually attracting that energy to yourself. You're giving the universe the opportunity to literally hand you what you want if you're willing to energetically put yourself there in the first place. If you put yourself there energetically, the universe will follow and help you take the steps necessary, and they'll give you the help that you need to get to this place. So yeah, the next card is saying with dedicated effort and you willing to put the work into what your goal is and what you desire, you will have it. The more effort that you're willing to put into it, the better the outcome is going to be. Because when you're doing something from your heart and you're doing something for yourself because you love yourself and you want to give yourself the best life possible, that enables you to create the environment to give you and everyone else around you the best environment possible. But you have to show up for yourself first. So focusing on your health is the number one most important thing, because we are in a physical body. This is our vessel. This is how we communicate and get things done. So that's where you have to start, is taking care of your physical body in the best way that you possibly can, giving yourself the highest quality of food and water that you possibly can, focusing on everything that you have in your life to be grateful for, and understanding that when you do that, you're creating more of that vibration and you're allowing more gifts to be given to you from the universe. Mastering your heart, centering yourself in the love that you have for yourself in your life, and understanding that that is the vibration that you want to be putting out to others, is that healing love energy, and that will be reflected back to you in the months to come. Putting all of your dedication and work into your goal, and understanding that in doing so, when you are willing to put in the work and you are willing to work on yourself and you are willing to do whatever it takes to make your goal happen, that's when the angels step in and help you. But they're not just going to step in and help you if you're just sitting on your ass complaining about everything and whining and, just being a giant piece of shit and expecting everyone to just like give you everything. That's not how it works. We all have those periods in our life that are hard and difficult, but it's not about that. It's about us willing to step up to the plate and say, I understand that the harder I work, the more results I'm going to get. So try to snap out of any old behaviors or any old patterns that you're having that are holding you back, that aren't allowing you to move forward and aren't allowing you to step completely into your mission. And just try to be conscious of what those things are that you know that you need to let go of right now. Because until you do let go of them, they're constantly going to block your path. They're constantly going to be preventing you from moving forward in the way that you need to. So just try to become conscious of those things and be willing to commit to yourself and commit to your mission and release those things that no longer serve your highest good. The last card is beautiful. It's this white horse and this woman, and they're just like going into this thunderstorm, and they're just in their power. And it's just basically telling you to stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence in yourself and understand that you're a powerful being, because you are. And when you're in your personal power and you understand who you are, where you came from, and what you're doing, you are going to attract the right kind of people to you that have that same vibration, that are strong, that are warriors, that are on a mission to help the planet, that are conscious of their health, that want everybody around them to be happy and healthy, because that's what we all deserve. We deserve to be happy, we deserve to be healthy, we deserve to be taken care of, and we all can do this together. And that's kind of the main objective here, is I want to provide a platform where we can all come together and find the answers that we all need to move forward and create a place where we're safe to talk about issues that we have or triggers or patterns that we need help getting through. That's what I'm here to do, is to help you guys get through that. I'm open for any suggestions that you have. I would love to make any videos talking about triggers or ways to release the triggers and heal them so that they don't affect your path anymore. So yeah, I'm really happy to see you guys. I'm really happy that I'm going to be creating more time for my YouTube channel. I would love it if you guys would come see me at Liberty Park on Sundays, and just keep your eyes peeled for new YouTube videos, and I will see you guys soon. Have a good day. Love you. Bye.